Lorenz as the Romans, PhyZic as the Athenians. 300 population, rated game. On the bottom here we have PhyZic as the Athenians. And on the top here we have Lorenz as the Romans. Yeah, we seem to not have any extra food on this generation. Wood lines are quite balanced though. No extra food, unfortunately. Lorenz got a very bad generation for his berries between the mines. But later on he can make some farms here. They could be good for protecting additional farms with the workers in the later game. Now PhyZic not going for the berries start. And Lorenz not as well. I think this is the right decision. If you don't see berries in your vision range, you don't expect them to be outside. So you should be fine not taking the berries upgrade. So far both players going standard except for the berries thing. So PhyZic got the straggler wood out of CC range. But Lorenz got it quite close, so what Lorenz could have done, instead of going for the storehouse, is go for this wood here and just go and make an early house there and then go for a storehouse. I think that would be good. But yeah, if he goes cav here, I'm not sure it would be good, because you don't have the hunt to do that. But he's been idle in the CC for a long time. Oh yeah, he's making the houses. Will he wait to make cavalry? I'm not sure going cavalry is the right move here. Yeah, he's going for cavalry. Let's see if PhyZic... Yeah, he'll make some slingers to defend. I mean, 3 cavalry still can snipe some women, especially if the slingers are all on wood here. So for example, if he goes straight to the berries, but still... PhyZic should have enough to just, for example, to make 1 or 2 spearmen and defend this quite easily. And then with the slingers here, he might be able to defend later. So yeah, I'm not sure Cav is good here because, for example, if this rush fails, and I don't expect it to have much success unless Lorenz has a pretty good micro here, the cavalry don't get any value later. The closest hunt Lorenz has is this one here. And unless you make... Yeah, this farmstead is not too far, but yeah, it's very inefficient anyways. So yeah, he won't get much value off this cavalry here. Okay, he'll not double down on that. Yeah, 3 cavalry, I mean, is decent for some harass. Maybe if he can pick something like 3... Well, he would have to pick at least 3 to 5 women to start paying off. At least, yeah, 3 is still a little bit low. You would usually need at least double the amount of cavalry you have here to pay off the investment if you don't have hunt. Because this cavalry will be idle for a long time. But at least he can get some scouting information. He's not going straight for the CC. Maybe he's expecting PhyZic to be a little bit unprotected here. Okay, he's going for... yeah. Okay, I think he should go for the bear. Oh, PhyZic has a spearman there. Yeah, very good play from PhyZic. Yeah, there's nothing Lorenz can do here. I didn't think, yeah. Very nice move from PhyZic, going early on to protect the berries with the spearman. There's nothing Lorenz can do here. And we see now PhyZic with some lead economically and in terms of infantry. Lorenz even loses 1 cavalry there. Yeah, this is not going good for him on the start. Spear cavalry can be quite strong with Romans, but you either need to double down on that. For example, if you want to do that without hunt, it's better to do like something like 5 cav start. You start with 2 cavalry, get the hunt on the other side from the first one, and then make more 2 cavalry, finish taking the chickens and go directly to opponent CC and deny the bears as much as possible. Otherwise, there's nothing you can do here. And even if you do that, it will still be very inefficient because you won't get any value from the cavalry later on. So you have to deny the bears for a long time. But players with spearmen can easily defend from that. You just make 2 spearmen and defend the bear's location and you're fine. And PhyZic went ahead and made slingers ahead of time, so yeah, there's nothing Lorenz could do really. Now Lorenz is booming up with women and he needs to do that to go ahead. I don't expect PhyZic to go to an all-in unless PhyZic scouts that Lorenz is going only women for now. So given the failed rush, PhyZic might feel in a good position to do that, so I think that would be quite decent. Now, maybe he's going for an outpost. Yeah, he's going for an outpost to check if Lorenz is going for the cavalry. But I don't think he should really be bothered with that. Because since Lorenz... Since he sees that there's no hunting nearby his CC, he should expect the opponent to not have as well. It's a safe move, but I don't think it's really necessary. But given his very imbalance with wood for food, yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. Okay, he went for both upgrades. He still needs some farms, yeah. He would require still one additional farm. You want to have, yeah, he's going for the 6th farm here. You want to have 6 farms around this population. Now, given he has a little bit more wood than food, he could do one of two things here. He could make more men, and given you have a lot of wood, just send them straight to the opponent. Since you have a lot of wood already, then reinforcements can take this wood and you can distract the units from the enemy and delay their economy even further. So Lorenz is going only women and still hasn't catch up to PhyZic. And he does not have a barracks, he's just making now. Yeah, PhyZic does not have a barracks right now, yeah, so better... He does not have a barracks? Oh, he spent the stone making slingers, yeah. Unfortunately for him, he needs a little bit more stone now to make the barracks. So yeah, a little bit delayed on the barracks timing is PhyZic. But with the information that PhyZic got from the scouting, he still cannot know if Lorenz is going only women or not. But he should have a fairly... Oh, Lorenz is going for the cutoff here. Yeah, he might be able to snipe this. Yeah, he snipes that. A good catch from Lorenz, but yeah, he still has a 10 population below. Now, since PhyZic didn't really handle the imbalance too well, I mean, he handled that, but he didn't go for the barracks, I think he should boom now. Unless he goes for Allen, but I think it would be better for him just to make women now. Make 10 women and then go for it later. Okay, he goes for the barracks, that's good. Now Lorenz is starting to make some men. He has 40 women. Yeah, he could still make 10 women here. I think you should be quite safe to do that. PhyZic is not able to use his resources efficiently because he does not have a barracks, but that should end soon. He overmade a lot of houses though. Yeah, I really don't like that. I think it's not a good idea to make houses ahead of time. So if you have a lot of wood for food, it's better to send some units to minerals and make something like 2 barracks, or, you know, send some units that you have on wood just to distract the enemy. Because if the enemy failed the rush, you would expect to have at least the same quantity or a little below the quantity of infantry. So if the opponent overreacts, given you have a better boom, it's fine. If you distract more units than he have on the economy, you can send some units there, get some scouting information. If the opponent is just going for women, you can do a really good damage here, but yeah. But still, PhyZic lost a little bit of the lead he had because of that, actually. Now going for the 8th field, that's fine. A little bit premature. You would want to have a little bit of more wood than food. I'm not sure why he has so much wood, actually. Going for the 9th field. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, 9 fields is a lot. I mean, he will have a surplus of food for wood, unless he makes more barracks. That can be good if you spam a lot of units. Okay, but the game seems to have calmed down a little bit, but we see that PhyZic lost the advantage he had because of that imbalance. He's still going for a lot of houses ahead of time, I'm not sure about that. Okay, 10 fields, yeah, he's going for cavalry. That's the only explanation for this. And he has quite a lot of stone and it's not using that for slingers, interestingly. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Will he make another barracks? Maybe with this stone? Okay, he starts some slingers now. That's good. Now Lorenz at the same time. Yeah, he has a lot of imbalance of wood for food. Even with 8 fields. Okay, he has the economy upgrades. He sees PhyZic making some outposts. Is this a spearman? Yeah, it is. There's nothing Lorenz can do there. Really nice from PhyZic going for these outposts. It really helps. He should feel quite safe now. And you can see early on if the enemy is going for a very aggressive CC there. Now you see that Lorenz made a few more women than PhyZic at the moment. Okay, the same ballpark, but PhyZic with a little bit of a lead in the infantry department. Oh, yeah, he did not assign... I don't think this fight is good for him. Well, he actually took it. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, it's because he damaged a little bit before with... Yeah. Okay, it's because he damaged a little bit with the slingers. That cavalry also took some hits from the outpost. That's really good. And interestingly, he didn't get the loom. Okay, now we see that Lorenz has got up with the wood for food. Maybe another barracks would be good, so you can recruit units. Go for P2, make an additional barracks, or maybe save the wood for later. Okay, he's going for the additional barracks. And going for P2. Now PhyZic has just already reached P2. PhyZic, interestingly, going for more women. Yeah, I think he might be doing a cavalry spam here. PhyZic usually does this. He makes a lot of women, takes a lot of extra food, and around 160 population, he starts making cavalry. 160 population, 180 population, he does that. I'm not sure how that works in 1v1 though, so you'll have to see that. But as you can see, because he laid a lot of fields, now he has much more food than wood here. But he's not seem to be spamming cavalry at the moment. Maybe he's just missing an outpost, maybe in this location. And we see Lorenz taking this position here with the outpost. Now in the economy department, we see that PhyZic is going very well. He has a much more population than Lorenz. But mainly because he's making a lot of women as well. But though, since he had a lot of extra fields, he could afford to make some more women than him. And he had some early barracks as well to use his resources efficiently. But we see PhyZic with a lot of stone and metal, yeah, so that's a little bit of an issue for him. And he's going for the CC, yeah, so what you yeah, that's good, yeah, that's good, that's fine. Is he close to P3? Okay, he still needs 3 buildings, he's not building them at the moment. Yeah. Well, he should do them or move his units out of minerals. Get half of these men from the minerals and send to get wood, because he'll need that wood quite soon. But he got all the upgrades, fortunately for him. And he's going for additional fields. Yeah, PhyZic is definitely going for cavalry spam here. I'm not sure how that will go well with the early expand, but given PhyZic has a decent lead over Lorenz, he should be fine. You just need to be sure that he's not retraining, not missing training units though. Otherwise, Lorenz could get ahead in the infantry department and get a lot of damage on him. Okay, going for Stoa. This could be for P2 or maybe he goes for champs. I'm not sure he'll go for champs though, because he's going very greedy with this approach. Going for the CC here. He's just a bit behind on infantry, but yeah, if he commits to a very greedy approach, he could be very behind. Now he should be going for P3 quite soon. Lorenz, yeah, is very delayed on that department, unfortunately for him. Did he get a second barracks? Yeah, he got. Oh, Lorenz is going for cavalry. But he does not have enough fields for that yet. Yeah, if you go for cavalry, you need something like 2 more fields than you would usually make. So for example, he has 8, he should have 10 like PhyZic does. And PhyZic will have even more, 11 fields.
Yes, see?
Now, he does not have wood. Is he making cavalry? Okay, a little bit of idle time. Okay, he just needs the stone now. He could barter the stone for another resource. I would like to see the star. Maybe the star denies this wood here. Yeah, maybe the star denies this, so it's fine. But we see that PhyZic is quite ahead at the moment. And 7 cavalry from Lorenz. I mean, yeah, if he finds his targets his location, it's good. Okay. Lorenz goes around the other side, that's good. So PhyZic should have some spearmen taking wood in this location. Lorenz not in the best location here to attack. He should go down here. Down here would be better to target the units. Because PhyZic can just teleport here, yeah. He does that. But PhyZic with a little bit delayed on garrisoning the women. I'm not sure if he's baiting or not, because he has so much women. So that is not bad for him to lose them. So for example, Lorenz kills women, but PhyZic has the same or more amount of kills. But he kills cavalry, so that goes a lot better for PhyZic. Though he distracted a lot of units. But at least he's going for P3 now, so that's fine. Now PhyZic should normalize a little bit here. He's not paying attention to these units here, I guess. And he will make some women to get these berries. Okay, going for additional barracks, that's good. Now, will he take another metal? He'll probably need at least something like 5 men. Okay, he's going for the storehouse here. That's fine. PhyZic with a clear lead at the moment. Lorenz with a lot of metal instead of stone, so that's not going well for him. He does not. Okay, he's just now going for the additional barracks, that's good. And PhyZic going with a very aggressive CC here. And Lorenz should be able to see this, so yeah. PhyZic needs to reinforce this quite bad if he wants it to go up. Because if Lorenz targets this, he can easily take it down. I'm not sure what PhyZic is doing, if he's baiting or not. But if he tries to construct here, he loses a lot of resources. As much as the CC goes up here, he loses resources when he cancels. So for example, if it's just a foundation, he gets all resources back. But if he builds a lot and Lorenz denies, then he loses all of the resources from the CC. So he needs to be a bit more careful with that. Now we see Lorenz reacting now. Yeah, Lorenz should be able to bring this CC down. So PhyZic should not be able to recover a lot of the resources he lost here. And yeah, at the rate this is going, it will definitely go down. So yeah, I think that was quite greedy from PhyZic, maybe not respecting the opponent very much here. He will lose the CC and he will not get a lot of resources for that. Let's see. Yeah, he did not get all of the resources he invested on that, unfortunately for him. But he should be able, with these units, take this fight quite easily and keep that outpost if he wants to. I would prefer to see a tower in this location instead. I'm not sure this tower defends a lot. Tower in this location, I would like to see it more. Not sure if it's worth for Lorenz losing these units just to get the outpost. I think it was better to engage or just flee there. Yeah, he'll have to flee now. He already lost almost double from what he killed. He did a little bit of harass here, but he did not take a lot of kills as well. Okay, now you see PhyZic going for the fort. While Lorenz is finishing his fort here. Now you see some reaction from Lorenz in this location. Lorenz should have some advantage here, but yeah, he's having a lot of idle units. He's not mining wood very efficiently. He didn't get the P3 upgrade for wood, while PhyZic got it. PhyZic also got the upgrade for farming. Lorenz just now taking the upgrade for farming and just took the upgrade for wood, okay. Now PhyZic should make a tower to defend this location here. And Lorenz is going for 2 forts here. And that's interesting. Is PhyZic recruiting units? Okay, he's recruiting because he has a lot of wood and food. And he has some metal too, so he should be going for some military upgrades. He has a lot of wood and food. He could, well, wood and metal. Or did he not make a blacksmith? He might not. Okay, he made a blacksmith, so he should be able to take the armor upgrade. Okay, we see the engagement now between PhyZic and Lorenz, but there's not much PhyZic can do. I think the only thing he can do here is just make the tower, get the wood and bait these units for an engagement, and if they come and overcommit, he just leaves. Another storehouse, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, he has quite the leading... Well, not actually a lot of lead on infantry, so that's interesting. Yeah, Lorenz should be able to deny this wood here with this tower. I think PhyZic should just make a tower here and take the wood in another location. Maybe taking this location as well. Now with these two forts, we see that Lorenz is going for some boats. Interesting approach. I'm not sure boats can do a lot here. Unless PhyZic takes some open pitch battles, I'm not sure he will do that. And he's having a lot of bank here and no military upgrades so far. I think he should go for some minerals and get ahead in the military upgrades race. Because Lorenz is investing a lot defending from these attacks. Yeah, but this is really not a good fight for PhyZic in my opinion. He's under fort location and outnumbered if you take in account the fort here.
Yeah, see?
Okay, maybe Ficrates is doing a lot of work done for him here. Yeah, he lost a lot of units here. I'm not sure this fight was very much worth it for him. Okay, we see a ram here denying this fort from PhyZic. But PhyZic has some black cloaks here to defend it, so that's pretty good. And PhyZic is just ahead because he actually has a lot of bank, but he should get some more metal. I think PhyZic is going for the military upgrades now, that's good. I'm not sure why he went for the house upgrade actually. But yeah, that's good if the opponent destroys some of your houses. He should be taking a little bit more metal and stone now, he doesn't not need a lot of wood. Fortunately for him, Lorenz is quite busy doing another stuff, but yeah, I think I would have liked to see... You could even make a tower here if you wanted to. You could deny this wood line, because if Lorenz is able to take this location, he's able to get wood near the front lines. But he's still quite ahead in economy and infantry, so PhyZic is a clear lead. Is he going for catapults? He's not going for catapults yet. He does not have any siege actually. But the black cloaks should give him a lot of value killing the boats.
Yeah, see?
Now this fight here, I think it should go decently for him because Lorenz does not have the military upgrades. Yeah, Lorenz does not have the military upgrades, so this should go well for PhyZic here. He should send some of the black cloaks he has here.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he's just harassing, but I think that the black cloaks could do some more work in that location. Because this barrier here, he can't pass this barrier of boats. He can't fight there. But Lorenz with quite a bad wood economy is getting wood from this location without any storehouse. And he's actually not mining wood at all, so yeah, that's not going very well for him here. Yeah, he needs to pay more attention to his wood economy. He's also having a lot of units idle everywhere, or doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. These units took a lot of damage from the towers and being around the front lines, so he'll lose a lot of those as well. Now, does PhyZic have any black cloaks in this vicinity? He does not. Yeah, where are his black cloaks? Yeah, he should bring the black cloaks here. I think now would be the moment to do that.
Yeah, see?
Some other units from PhyZic as well. And he lost all... Yeah, Lorenz is getting back here. These bolts are doing real damage, I think. Because he has a lot of units out of position here, so he's taking a lot of bad fights in this location. He'll lose a catapult here as well, while his black cloaks are in the temple. And these fights are not going very well for him here. And Lorenz is clawing his way back into the game. But PhyZic should have a military lead in terms of upgrades at the moment, so yeah. Well, he didn't take the catapult. Oh, okay. PhyZic sent the Black Locks to defend the catapult, so that's good. But yeah, Lorenz, I was sure Lorenz would take that catapult. That's very unfortunate for him. Now, this is a good fight for PhyZic. Lorenz overextending here in this location. It's out of bolt range, so it's not going well for him. But I would really like to see... Okay, he's finally sending the Black Locks here. That's the good decision. Send the Black Locks here. Kill these bolts. Is Lorenz reacting? Okay, he will lose the bolts. Yeah, definitely. He'll lose the bolts here. Now, Lorenz is still not fixing his economy. Oh yeah, he is. He has some units in wood. Okay, that's good for him. He does not have a lot of wood though. Neither PhyZic. And PhyZic has a decent bank, and PhyZic finally is getting some kills back. So yeah, Lorenz losing these bolts is kinda big, but unfortunately for PhyZic, he went for the capture instead of the kill. So he won't kill these bolts. You should go around and surround the bolt to not allow it to go out. For example, you can right click like this, select the units, right click like this and surround the bolt. It's better than that. For example, if the bolt is running this way, you select the units to go around this way and the bolt can pass them, and then you surround the bolt. Okay, but PhyZic takes some map control here. I think this wood line, control of this wood line will be crucial in the later game. And we see also that PhyZic has a lot of lead in the wood department at the moment, and he's fully maxed out while Lorenz is not even close. Yeah, I'm not sure Lorenz can be able to take this game any longer here. The only solution for him is if PhyZic runs out of stone. And PhyZic does not have any additional stone mines, I guess? Just this one? Yeah, this can go badly. Okay, he has 2 metals. Okay. With the 2 metals, PhyZic can still make javelins as mercenaries. So that's one weakness of Athens in the later game. You rely a lot on the minerals. Okay, nice harass here from PhyZic, identifying this mine here. Lorenz reacts appropriately. Now with this tower here, he should be able to take control of this woodline, but he can mine it because of the bolts here. Okay, we see Lorenz going for a camp here. PhyZic sees that, so PhyZic is going to deny, but a little bit of overcommit here from PhyZic. He really did not need to send all of this wood, men to destroy this camp, but at least he can gather this wood with these units if he needs. But he has a lot of wood already. Maybe go for the metal. I think metal will be crucial for him in the late game, especially as his stone is running out. He won't be able to make slingers anymore, and he needs the stone to make the catapults. Okay, he's going for CC in this location. Interesting. Why would he do that? Maybe he wants to creep in the territory from this side here. Or maybe even take this metal. Yeah, that could be it. Okay, he finds this wood line here from Lorenz. That's good. I think he can do really good damage here. And delay Lorenz's economy quite a bit. Lorenz, does he have barracks? Only 4 barracks, so he can't make a lot of men at one time. Yeah, so that's good for PhyZic, delaying the wood production from Lorenz. We see some catapults here from Lorenz as well. Now, does Lorenz see the CC? Ah, he does not. He wants to try and capture this wood line. I think he will not be able to. How far is... Yeah, 10 seconds. Well, I don't think Lorenz will be able to do it. Will Lorenz? Okay, he has only swordsmen here. Yeah, he won't be able to deny the CC, unfortunately for him. Oh no, no, PhyZic, you need to finish the CC. You don't need to engage here. Oh no. Why is he doing that? Oh, I'm not sure that will go well for him.
Yeah, see?
Swordsmen are quite good against spearmen, but I think the upgrades must be doing a lot of difference. Yeah, the upgrades, yeah, definitely the upgrades. But still, you can see that they are taking a good fight there. Now, we see that well, PhyZic is going around, so what can PhyZic find here? I think he wants to choke Lorenz out of resources, but he has already dominance of this position. He could deny this wood location. Here is the last wood location from Lorenz. Lorenz will not be able to max out if he takes that wood. Yeah, I'm not sure these bolts defend a lot here. If you're not being aggressive here as the Romans, you are in a bad position right now. These catapults do not do a lot here, but I'm not sure why PhyZic is taking this engagement. This engagement is really not that good for him. I mean, he has a lot of additional units, but yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing here. It would be better to start investing more in siege. Now he can deny this location and take this metal if he wants to. He can take this wood as well. He should deny this wood line from Lorenz. Yeah, this is not a good engagement for him, unfortunately for him. But he has such a lead in economy right now that's not really that bad. But I think he should make a storehouse and get wood from this location, at least with a few units. Okay, we see 17 black cloaks. Unfortunately for him, just when Lorenz is going with the rams. Lorenz takes some bad engagements here. Yeah, he'll take down that ram super fast. He has the melee upgrade as well. Now PhyZic is not taking any metal. He should be taking.
Yeah, see?
He should take some metal now because he'll need that. His stone will run out. He'll need those for catapults. He needs those catapults to do damage on Lorenz. It's the only siege that he has available at the moment. How is the market right now? Okay, no player is trading, so I think it would be good for him to start buying stone as soon as possible because he needs those slingers, or at least make javelins. But to make javelins, he needs to take the metal he's not taking at the moment. And for some reason, Lorenz is sending these catapults. I'm not sure what he's thinking with doing that because he saw those black cloaks doing good work on these rams, and now he's baiting the black cloaks also to this catapult here. So yeah, PhyZic doing a lot of damage here. I mean, yeah, if you can overwhelm your opponent, that's fine, especially if you have a lot of additional upgrades, but yeah, I think Lorenz shouldn't be able to recover from this. Unless PhyZic does not deny this wood, and he should be doing that. With a single tower here and half of the force that he's spending here that are quite inefficient and they are almost dead, look at that. Yeah, he's losing 1 unit per second there under tower fire. And PhyZic did not secure, well, this metal is already run out, so yeah, that's fine. But he should deny this wood line here. It's the only wood line that Lorenz has. Fortunately, PhyZic is taking this wood line here. I'm not sure what he's doing with these units here. I mean, he's doing good damage, but a lot of these will die very, very quickly. Look at that. Look at the health. Under CC and a little bit of tower fire. Not a lot, but these catapults are doing a lot of work here. The bolts as well. More catapults here. Now, finally, we see some siege from PhyZic. Yeah, I think PhyZic controlled really well the map here and choked his opponent out. I didn't like the trades that PhyZic made with these incursions here. Yeah, he lost all of the units that he had here. So yeah, these incursions were not very good for him, but at least he forced Lorenz to recruit a lot of units, and he has a lot of wood that Lorenz does not have. Unfortunately, PhyZic did not deny this last wood line, but look at the amount of champs that PhyZic made. Yeah, he'll do good work on these catapults and the bolts. And after that, yeah, and PhyZic still has this wood line. He has a lot of idle units though. He has this wood line as well. Why are these units idle? These bolts are dead, this ram is dead. Okay, he's denying this wood, that's really good. Maybe a tower here would be decent. Yeah, I think it was good that he did not actually make the tower because of the catapults here, but instead of taking the fights in those incursions here, he could have taken fights to control this wood location, would be better for him. But yeah, he choked his opponent out. Now a lot of black cloaks here taking a lot of damage. But he should be able to win the catapults fight. Maybe if he targets the catapults with his catapults. Okay. Black cloaks will destroy these catapults here. But he should be targeting the catapults instead of the fort. Now Lorenz does not have Oh, he rang the bell and he's not assigning the units back to farming. Yeah, PhyZic is very ahead at the moment. A lot of women in this location.
Yes, see?
A little bit of a sneaky CC, sneaky run for Lorenz, but yeah, this run will be detected quite easily. Now he's not targeting the catapult here, and the catapult is doing good damage on his. But but he's sending what? He's sending spearmint for that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just target with your catapults is better. But he's almost killing the fort here, so that's fine. Now their ram did go through Lorenz. PhyZic didn't identify that the ram is near his CC. But unfortunately for Lorenz, he did not go sneaky at all. He should have gone straight for the CC instead of killing this house. Okay, yeah. This game should be over quite soon. You might see a resign from Lorenz. Because this fort is going to go down. And from there, PhyZic should be able to get close to the CC quite soon. How are the battle rates for... Oh, he could sell wood for stone. Okay, and we see the GG from Lorenz. So really nice map control. Unfortunately for Lorenz, he went for the early cav without hunt. PhyZic defended really well. He made some preemptive slingers. He also made a spearman on the barriers to defend against the 3 cav from Lorenz. And yeah, PhyZic got ahead in the economy department. Unfortunately for PhyZic, he had some issues later on with imbalances of wood for food. And I didn't think he addressed those by making those houses. I don't like making houses if you have a lot of wood. I think it's a better investment maybe to overmake a little bit of farms, or for example just one ahead of what you would usually make, take the women out of wood and go for there, or take minerals, especially with the Athenians, or just go for a small push if you have a lot of wood. Okay, so in the economy, yeah, we can see that PhyZic clearly had the lead on that department. And militarily as well, he had good map control, and this graph reflects it right here. If you look at the units skilled, PhyZic even took better trades here. Yeah, he took better trades from the start. The early harass was not very efficient at all. I didn't like these engagements that PhyZic took later. We see that Lorenz improved a lot on his military score, but in the end he was choked. And I think after all of that development, PhyZic with the lead in economy, he was able to go for an early CC, take map control, take another early CC on the left side. That was quite good, and he was able to deny a lot of territory from Lorenz, and Lorenz couldn't have a lot of wood, and Lorenz didn't make also, because of that, he couldn't make military upgrades, and a lot of engagements went better for PhyZic. He did a lot of good map control. Maybe he could have denied a little bit of more wood, but apart from 1 or 2 mistakes, I think that went quite well for him. He could